buses when I was like in second grade. Like me and my buddies would be at bus passes. I was literally like 8, 9 years old. My daughter is a freshman, and my wife won't let her walk to the high school. I live right there.
Oh my God.
Or like she's got swim practice. I'm like, take your bike. Do a bike ride. No. Something's gonna happen to her. I'm like, what do you think's gonna happen to her?
Our little children made of China, our little China dolls.
Well, it's either like what we're seeing is that and a 180-degree opposite of just I don't care what you do, I don't care who you are,
right.
Go do anything you want, and as long as it doesn't cost me money,
Right.
or I'm gonna deny that you're my kid.
Yeah. Not paying your bail.
Yeah, so I just don't care. Flunk anything you want, say anything you want, any adult, whatever. You're on your own, dude. All of the responses, just constant communicating, yelling, screaming. There's no, it's not even tough love, it's just toughness.
Yeah.
And it's mindless yelling and bad parenting.
Epidemic of
I
that.
mean, I got ass chewed all the time when I was a kid, but I screwed up. But I knew for a fact my parents loved me and supported me.
Yeah.
If I did something good, they would tell me that.
But you know that if there was a call from the school coming to your parents, you knew you were going to get creamed.
I knew that before I even did the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But nowadays, it's like the parents are you get to fight with the principal and shoo them out to protect their child from getting yelled at.
You know, it's almost that way in the office too. I'll say, dude, you're gonna, I said, you gotta go. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell the principal, you're gonna get a referral, and you're gonna, oh, you wanna go down there now? Let's go right to the office.
Probably because they know nothing will happen.
In the office, yeah, they get their butt rubbed, and they get their little sucker and their candy, and going through that. You need to be nice, you need to understand, you make good decisions. When you talk to this people like that, I know he's kind of rough sometimes, but it's like,
Yeah, you're the king of roughness. You got so many quality, Philly Albrecht, quality coaches nowadays who can't coach because their style doesn't allow them to. Because he might raise his voice. Not forbid to say a
yeah,
slur.
never forbid you have an expectation. And then point out to the kid when they reach it. Yeah, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I work hard. But 20 years in, any pension, something off, I made a lot of money. I like my kids. I like my classes. I'm sure they're efficient everywhere, but
Look at me, they just stay in their
there's
room.
a lot of other jobs where you work your own swear. It's funny, I know cops. Cops are getting all burned out now. You want to become a cop? It's pretty easy. All the-
I mean, two things. Like, God bless anybody who says they want to become a cop or a teacher nowadays.
I don't even know what else I'm going to do. I have a science degree, a history degree, and then a master's in teaching. And I've never had any other job. Other than like, I worked at Adidas and I'm a bartender. And I used to be able to hold like a whole tray with like 15 plates on it.
But your wrist and elbow don't allow that anymore.
And you scared me.
Oh, this is a warm up for tomorrow.
What's that?
This is a warm up for tomorrow. The Michigan fight song.
Oh man. Is that an even line or is Michigan favored?
I think last I heard Michigan was favored. Badgers were favored by 6 last Saturday.
Yeah, well, it looked like that was a good bet until the fourth quarter.
After he threw the first pick 6, I was like, let's go. There's going to be a long line on the commuter train waiting to get back up to, you know. And then we heard he threw a second 6 pick, you know, like.
Yeah, it's a little fair weather to me when I've lost interest. I mean, I get that they're going to lose games, but they're playing so poorly.
Last week was just terrible. I mean, I was excited to be there. I never saw, obviously, a Notre Dame game before.
Sure,
you
that
know.
would have been cool.
It was a bright sunny day, and you saw that sun on those gold helmets. It was just so cool. You
Well,
know?
and to think that Graham Mertz a year and a half ago, man, he was the next thing.
Yeah.
Now he stinks. They were showing tape. I was watching something. Like his footwork is awful, his mechanics, his reads. Like it looks like he's never played quarterback before. Well, West is certainly running clock material. Do you think he's 4 or 5 times? My guess is no. I was giving Jeff a hard time. I told him because the referees will tell me, okay, running clock second half. Some of these, I know. I said, well, if it happens running clock in the first half, we can talk to the coach so we can start it. I was telling Jeff, like, I want to running clock second quarter. I want to see everything stop. I want to see you in the first half. I want to be cold running. He starts laughing. He's like, yeah, we did that one time in season 1. Playing somebody. The first quarter we had. Wow. For them or against them? For them. Okay. They said they had like 2 special team scores, a defensive score. And it's like, he was like, it was ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to direct your attention to the midfield area where we are joined tonight by Superintendent Jennifer Wimmer, Principal John Ross, West Principal Ralph Kloss, East Athletic Director Molly Hank, and West Athletic Director Aaron McKelver. Now let's meet our 5 2021 Hall of Fame inductees. Our first inductee is Jason Wiedmeyer from the West Bend class of 1997. He was a 4-sport athlete earning 11 varsity letters. In football and basketball, he was twice all-conference. In baseball, he was twice named first team all-conference. He also earned first team all-state honors as a senior. In 1997, he was drafted in the 44th round of the Major League Baseball draft by Arizona. He earned a scholarship to play 2 seasons at Triton Junior College. After his time at Triton, he wrapped up his college career under scholarship at the University of Memphis. In 2001, he was drafted in the 6th round of the Major League Baseball draft by the San Diego Padres. After being drafted, Jason went on to play professionally from 2001 to 2006. Jason Wiedmeyer, Hall of Fame class of 2021. Next up is Jim Sosky. Jim was named captain of the West Bend High School swim team in 1969. In 1970, his coaching journey began with the West Bend Swim Club. After graduating from UW in 1974, he was hired as a bio teacher in West Bend. In 1975, his high school coaching career began with the West Bend East boys swim team. Jim is now in his 47th year coaching swimming for the West Bend High School. He has helped his swimmers and divers advance to the state
Of course, this is the only game that really counts tonight, but there are some other games on the schedule in the North Shore Conference tonight. The big game that everybody's going to keep their eyes on, battle for first place tonight, as the Hartford Orioles at 4-0 in the conference, 5-1 overall, are at home tonight, playing host to the Homestead Highlanders, just one game behind them at 3-1 in the conference, 6-1 overall. The other games tonight, Cedarburg is at Whitefish Bay, and Nicolay is at Slinger. Suns the home team tonight on this field that everybody shares. So the Spartans, for what it's worth, are the visitors, and they will occupy the east stands tonight. Dressed in their road uniforms. Starting lineups now being introduced for West Bend East. Let's pick up the action.
Number 5, Ocean Crest. And wide receiver, junior, number 7, Nate King. And wide receiver, senior, number 11, Nick Taylor. And quarterback, a junior, number 44, Sawyer Lichtensteiger. A junior offensive lineman, number 50, Emerson Orth. A senior offensive lineman, number 60, Connor White. A junior offensive lineman, number 61, Michael Malkowski. A sophomore offensive lineman, number 70, Stephen Henry. A junior offensive lineman, number 74, Thaddeus Jameson. And at tight end, senior, number 88, John Heiss. The Suns head coach is Jeff Rondo.
And on this homecoming night, we are going to continue as usual, as we've done all season, our text the booth announcer. And tonight being homecoming, we want to hear all those homecoming wishes and greetings. So text the booth announcer tonight for homecoming, 920-918-0007. Again, that's 920-918-0007. Text the booth for homecoming tonight. Spartans are going to get the football first tonight. Suns will kick it off. Ian Gates will put the ball up at the 40-yard line with his tee. Beautiful weather here in West Bend tonight. Earlier today, of course, the parade was held. Nice crowd along the streets of West Bend as it made its way down here. And here's Ian Gates. And homecoming 2021 is underway. Nice reception, bringing it back out to about the 30-yard line. Good return there for the Spartans, as Nolan Wolf made that return. So at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for West Bend West. Daly, the quarterback, sets up out of a gun formation. 2 left, 2 right on the receivers. And handoff on the ground, first play of the game. And Mortensen, not a lot of yardage there for Whalen, actually lost a yard. And it'll be 2nd down and 11. Coming into tonight, Daly, 64 out of 132 yards for 644 yards and only one touchdown. Next play is another run and another drop behind the line as it's a sack, first sack of the night. So it's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Spartans, opening series of the night. One thing's for certain, one of these teams will get their first win of the conference season tonight. 3rd and 16. Daly throwing one high upstairs for grabs, and falling down nowhere near it is Cam Broski. So the Spartans, starting out a little bit slow on that one, will go 1, 2, 3 and out on the opening series tonight. So Daly standing back at about his 15-yard line. Suns will have their 2 receivers standing at about the 40. Here's the snap to Daly. Low line drive kick. Takes a bounce. Suns are going to let it roll, and Spartans will down it. And that'll be where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the 40-yard line. So Spartans go 3 and out. Now it'll be the Suns that'll come up for their first series of the night. Here's Peyton Fountain directly under center. Full house backfield for the Suns. And they'll hand it off on the first play. Breaks one tackle. Gets it across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Colton Kress for a gain of about maybe 2. Kress, the leading rusher for the Suns. 79 carries for 347 yards coming into tonight's action. Now 2nd and 7. Handoff, first down, and a little bit more. Down to about the 46-yard line. That is the first down of the night. And we've got a Spartan player down on the field. And he will get up under his own and have to be walked off a little bit. Joe Held, the senior linebacker for the Spartans, 6 feet, 185 pounds. And hopefully nothing serious there for Joe Held, and we'll be able to see him back in the lineup tonight. Walking off just a little bit gingerly.
Run by Colton Kress. Crosses midfield to the 46-yard line. Look for a Suns first down.
So at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10, West Bend East. And they're going to keep it on a running play on the ground to Lichtensteiger. And Sawyer gets maybe a yard to the 45-yard line. So 2nd and 9 for the Suns. Fountain looking it over, sets it up with the full house backfield. And he'll run it on the ground. This time Colton Kress with the carry. And Kress, very hard fought for about a yard. And it'll set up a 3rd and 8 for the Suns. Ball sits at the 44-yard line. Here's the snap. Fountain in the pocket. Back to pass. Drops it over across. And breaking a tackle, Colton Kress. Colton Kress has a first down. And finally brought down inside the 20-yard line.
On the reception from Colton.
So Fountain to Kress completes the pass.
Inside the 20.
And they'll mark it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for West Bend East. 8:15 to go here in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. Fountain out of the center, handoff up the straight to Kress. Breaks one tackle, and Kress takes it down to about the 5-yard line.
Roland Wolf on the stop.
And that'll be first down for the Suns.
Pass inside the 10 to the 5. The Suns. First down. Boom. Pass only.
First and goal, West Bend East looking to strike first. Here's Kress, second back through, in the end zone, touchdown. Colton Kress, 5-yard.
With the 5-yard Suns. Touchdown.
So the Suns take the opening drive that they get after stopping West Bend West. They go 6 plays, 60 yards, and now we await the extra point.
Snap. Compton to hold Gates for the extra point.
Lines are down as Gates gets ready, puts it up, and it is good. It is West Bend East 7, West Bend West nothing. You're watching live coverage of homecoming between West Bend East and West Bend West on West Bend Community TV. Also bringing it to you on Spectrum Channel 986 and AT&T Channel 99.
Good. Our new score, Suns 7. Sparks nothing. Ian Gates will pick off for the Suns.
Suns now with a 7-0 lead after a 6-play, 60-yard drive. Colton Kress a 5-yard touchdown. 7-0, and now here is the kickoff from Gates. Taken at the 20-yard line, advancing it out, 25, now backing his field around, trying to get some running room. And instead, he is stopped down there, McCain Goodman.
Goodman on the return. Logan Greger on the tackle.
Goodman kind of hesitated a moment and kind of cost him a few yards on that return. Nonetheless, they do get it out to the 27-yard line. Second possession of the night now for the Spartans. Daly out of the gun, takes the snap, looks things over, now scrambles. Now looks, throws, has his man complete. Riley Van Lannen. And Van Lannen has the catch for the first down. Daly scrambled a little bit, but he found Van Lannen in the open section there for the pass completion. Now at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Daly steps out of the gun. He'll throw it over again. This one is caught and complete to Nolan Wolf. And Wolf catches it right in the middle of that W at the center of the field for about a 5-yard pickup.
6 yards on the play now. 5 yards on the play now. Second down and 5.
So 2nd and 5. Spartans trying to find some field position here through the passing game. 2 straight passes completed there now by Daly. 2nd and 5. Low snap. Daly gets it. Pressure in the pocket. Daly scrambling. And Daly will cross the 45 to about the 47-yard line.
Taken down by Jackson Lelum with an assist to Sawyer Lichtensteiner.
Daly gets about 2 yards.
On the play now, 3rd down and 3.
So it'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for West Bend West. Trailing 7-0. 6:12 to play here in the opening quarter for homecoming. Daly pumps once, throws, caught on the far sideline. Nolan Wolf, and that one's going to be pretty close to the 1st down marker. And it appears that they're going to give Wolf the 1st down. So some nice passing on this drive so far by Daly. He's picked up some 1st downs. He's moved the sticks. Now at midfield, 1st and 10. Daly back to pass. He's going to air one down the sideline off middle and incomplete. Cam Broski was the intended receiver on that pass. Well, as we are in week 7 of the season, it's hard to believe because the temperature tonight is still so awfully gorgeous. 71 degrees at kickoff here this evening at Carl Pick Field on Friday night, October the 1st. And there's a pass intended for Wolf. It's incomplete. Sets up a 3rd and 10. Getting our first couple of text the booth announcers for the evening. We'll get those to you as soon as we have a moment. Again, the number is 920-918-0007. 920-918-0007. Text the booth announcer for homecoming. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Spartans. Daly takes the snap. Penalty flag. It's probably going to be a holding. Pass is dropped, incomplete. Intended for Riley Van Lannen. But now we'll wait and see what that penalty flag is all about. So our first text of the night coming out as the 414 area code saying, heck of a drive for East. 2 big blocks by number 87. Spartans get called for the holding. And that'll be the first penalty of the night by either team. And that'll replay the down now. 3rd and long for West Bend West.
Down is 20 now from the 40-yard line.
So it sets up 3rd and 20 back at the 40. Daly takes the snap. He's going to air a rainbow pass down the sideline. It is incomplete. He was trying to get Logan Van Lannen on the pass, and it was incomplete. And on a 4th and 20, the Spartans will punt for the 2nd time tonight. So Daly will do the punting honors. Nice punt and taken and caught and drops to his knees at about the 29-yard line. And they're actually going to mark him at the 30. .5:12 to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 West Bend East leading West Bend West. Homecoming 2021. Now Peyton Fountain takes the ball. Fakes it around. Fountain rolling. Now throwing on over, and it is caught. Out of bounds. Daniel Krause.
Daniel Krause on the catch. And Carrier forces him out on the play.
Nice rollout there by Peyton Fountain on first down.
Krause across the 45 to the 48-yard line. That is the Suns' first down.
And now 1st and 10 for the Suns at the 48. Gun formation again for Fountain. On the ground this time, running it and just getting it back to the line of scrimmage. Spartan defense there to make that grab and stop. Leading the charge for the Spartans on that one, Caleb Castello. Alex Zimmer also helping him out. 2nd down and 9. 7-0 East scored on their opening drive. Fountain from the gun, takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Now under pressure, throws it over. Caught by Colton Kress. And they'll bring Kress down right about midfield. So it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Spartans. Spartans 1 of 1 on 3rd down. Suns, 1 of 1 so far. And movement on the line on West Bend West. And that'll give the Spartans 5 yards closer to work with on this 3rd down option. 2nd penalty of the game on the Spartans. So try now for a 3rd and 5. And a big hole here for Colton Kress. And Colton Kress to near the 30-yard line. 1st down, West Bend East.
Colton Kress, the ball carrier.
Five first downs already in the game for West Bend East. 3:22 to play opening quarter. They lead 7-0. But now looking for a second score possibly. And the throw is caught out there. Completed to Krause. Breaks a tackle. And Krause gets it inside the 10-yard line. Down to about the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Spartans.
Fountain to Krause to the 6-yard line. And the Suns, 1st down. Herb Haas only.
1st and goal at the 6. 6th play of this drive. Suns scored their first touchdown on a 6-play drive. And they'll hand it straight up to Lichtensteiger. And Sawyer gets it inside that 5 down to about maybe the 4-yard line.
Tiger, the ball carrier. Hickert and several Spartan teammates provide for the stop inside the 5-yard line down to the 4.
Spartans are winless, as we mentioned. The Suns have won one game this year, although it was not a conference game. Their only win came against Sheboygan North, 9-0. but they've yet to win in the conference. Now Fountain. And gives it to Lichtensteiger again, and they will stop Lichtensteiger shy of the goal line. So the Spartan defense starting to dig their heels in now and try to prevent East from getting another touchdown. So it becomes 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. 8th play of the drive for West Bend East. Here's the pass and punch it through. Touchdown. Colton Kress, 4-yard touchdown. On a 3rd and goal, they get the touchdown. Now the extra point and a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the first quarter. Lines are down, ready for the kick from Gates. And Gates puts it to the uprights. It is good. And your new score now, West Bend East 14, West Bend West nothing. Live coverage of high school football, homecoming 2021. West Bend East, West Bend West on West Bend Community TV. Back here at Carl Pick Stadium, Barry Hirsch, Tom Stoff, our camera operator. Minute 16 to go here in the opening quarter. And East is on the board again, this time an 8-play, 70-yard drive. Colton Kress, his 2nd touchdown of the night of 4 yards. And here's the kick. And it's going to roll away and out of bounds. And that'll aid West Bend West. So a question coming into the texting is, what is the overall record between East and West? I'm not able to give you the overall record between East and West. Couldn't go back that far. I can go back as 2010. And since 2010, West Bend East has defeated West Bend West 7 out of 10 times. So they're 7-3. East has won 3 in a row in the series now and 5 of the last 6. The last victory for West was back in 2017. They defeated East 21-14, and that also was the last time that West ever won a game so far. And here's the pass, intercepted. Chance for a quick pick 6. He's pushed out of bounds. So a turnover, an interception. Almost had a chance to return it for a quick pick 6. But instead, West Bend East will set up shop in excellent position. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
After the Kessler interception, somehow first and goal inside the 10 of the 9-yard line.
1:05 to play in the opening quarter. All right, Fountain brings him up to the line. And fakes it now back in the pocket, looking. Fountain still looking. Now he'll keep it himself. And he's pushed out of bounds. Inside the 10, down to close to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. Clock stopped with 55 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. 14-0. East leads West. East looking to get advantage off the turnover interception. Here's a handoff on the ground to Colton Kress. And Kress not finding much running room there as he's brought down by a slew of Spartan defenders.
The ball carrier, Spencer Hyatt, along with several Spartan teammates combined for that tackle.
Now third and goal.
Third down and goal now from the 2-yard line.
Fountain handoff, and no, they're not going to get in.
Kress, the ball carrier.
Kress was denied that time.
On the stop.
And I believe Jeff Rondorf going to let the clock run out to end the first quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter here at Homecoming 2021 as the teams will switch sides. After one quarter, it is West Bend East 14 and West Bend West nothing. Live coverage high school football right here on West Bend Community TV. Make sure you hit like on that YouTube page. Also coverage brought to us live on Spectrum Channel 986 and AT&T Cable Channel number 99.
Our junior refs, Tyler May and Rachel Hopper. And our senior refs, Alexander Zimmer and Faye Thompson. Your West Homecoming Kings, Spencer Hyatt and Queen Alexis Williams. Our East Homecoming representatives at the freshman level, RJ Stovers, Howard, and Alexandria Hanrahan. Our sophomore refs, Victor Garola and Peyton Andre. Our junior refs, Peyton Fountain and Peyton Schmidt. Our senior refs, Alex Gonzalez and Sarah Endress. And our East Homecoming King, Mason Douglas, and East Queen, Erica Weissel. East and West Homecoming Court.
Back here at Carl Pick Stadium with Tom Stoff, the Bearberry Hirsch. We go to the second quarter, and East will have a 4th and goal at the 2-yard line. Here's the handoff. It's in. Touchdown, West Bend East. Peyton Fountain on the 2-yard carry. So, aided by the interception, the Suns only have to go 9 yards. Now the extra point, snap, ball down, kick, uprights, it is good. And West Bend East extends the lead. It's now East 21, West nothing. High school football live on West Bend Community TV.
Point is good. Our new score, Suns 21, Spartan something.
So West Bend East, a perfect 3 for 3 offensive right now. They've had the ball 3 times. They've scored 3 times. Last score set up courtesy of the interception. Now the Spartans will get it back for their first opportunity here in the second quarter. (20-25), advancing it out to the 30, and Tackled just across the 30 at about the 32-yard line.
On the return, Mason Douglas and Matthew Spear combined for the tackle.
So they'll mark him officially at the 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10.
And first and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
Daly will go out of the gun, showing trips to the left, deuces to the right, takes the snap. Now looking, now under pressure, and he'll dump one short into the ground for Nolan Wolf, not even close.
For Nolan Wolf is complete. Riley Schaefer covering on the play.
For Daly now,
At the half, we've got West Bend
unofficially is 3 of 8.
marching band performance.
And we invite you to watch our video coverage at halftime. Lots of excitement coming up here from Carl Pick Stadium at halftime. The band, the drill teams, the color guards, it's all part of homecoming. And you'll see it if you're not here in person. Daly out of the gun, takes the snap. Going to throw a pass, intending it up there for Nolan Wolf, and it is overthrown for Wolf.
Covering on the play.
So now 3rd and 10. Everybody must be here at the game tonight. It's been kind of quiet on our Text the Booth announcer, but maybe you're not here, so let me know. Send us in a homecoming wish. 920-918-0007. Again, 920-918-0007. Daly takes the snap from the gun. Looking, now throwing one over the middle. It is incomplete. In and out of the grasp a 3rd time for Nolan Wolf. So 4th and 10 for West Bend West. And Dan Verkovich has a decision to make here. It pretty much should be made already. He's probably going to have to punt this one. So again, unfortunately, the Spartan offense stuck in neutral gear and not able to move that football. Spartans get it back now after the fair catch at the 35-yard line. Leading 21-0. Scoring so far on 3 consecutive drives. Fountain back out, try to make it 4 for 4. Takes the snap. In the pocket, throws one over, and at the sideline, Jack Trampy. And it's intercepted. He is intercepted, and the Spartans get it back. Carter Phillips being credited with the interception. And that means West Bend West first and 10 at the 49. Let's see if this sparks up the Spartans. And there's a jump off sides. But now were the Suns drawn off sides, or did West pull them? Daly pointing towards East as if they jumped. And it is on East. That's the first penalty of the night against the West Bend East Suns.
5-yard penalty now, first down and 5 from the 44.
So it picks up 5. It's 1st and 5 for the Spartans at the 44. Daly shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Spartans looking to pick up their first 3rd down conversion of the night right now. They're 0 of 4 on 3rd down conversions. Daly sets up in the gun with the same offensive set. Low snap. Daly throws it over the middle and incomplete. Intended that one for Cameron McAndrews. And it'll be 4th down and 10. That didn't take much time at all, about 30 seconds to run that series. So the Spartans really assisting the Suns there. Not eating up much clock at all. Low line drive kick. Suns get away, let it take a bounce. And the Spartans will down it at about the 22-yard line. West Bend East now 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line, leading 28-0. Fountain, quick pass over to the sideline. It's caught. Krause breaks this one, and he is going to go all the way. Touchdown, West Bend East. 78 yards. A bang of a play there. Krause was off to the races. He caught that ball in stride, and he would not be stopped. And the extra point is good. And West Bend East is not stopped. Scoring again. It's now West Bend East 35. West Bend West, nothing. Still 6:45 to play here in the first half. Homecoming 2021 at Carl Pick Field here in West Bend. I'm the Barry Hirsch along with Tom Stoff. A one-play pass completion for 78 yards. Fountain to Krause. It's now 35-0. High end over end kick and bobbled back there, but picked up, and now trying to make something out of nothing on is John Daly. And Daly will be stopped right around that 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Daly goes to the gun, takes the snap. Now scrambling, now keeping it himself. And brought down at about the 25-yard line. Lichtensteiger playing that defensive move there that time and makes the tackle. Second down and about 4.
Second down and 3.
New quarterback now for the Spartans is number 9, Brendan Grass, a junior at 6'1", 170 pounds. Looking over and almost intercepted. Telegraphing that pass a little bit too much.
Alex Gonzalez defending on the play.
And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Clock stop, 5:24 to play till halftime. And again, stick around and watch the video feed here at halftime of some great, beautiful action that will be brought to you in this close game right now tonight between East and West. That's one of our renowned Texas says, at least we have a close game. Grass goes out of the shotgun formation. Man in motion now stops over on that left side. Now going to run it on the ground instead. Hand off to Van Lannen. Van Lannen pushes it up to near the 40 and stop there. So shy of the 1st down. And it's going to be 4th and 1 for West Bend West.
4th down and 1.
And Dan Verkovich at this point would appear to be going for it. Needs some kind of momentum here for his Spartans. Trailing 35-0 here in the 1st half. And a timeout taken by West Bend West. So timeout, 4:27 to play till halftime. All East right now in this homecoming affair. East 35, West nothing. Coming back from the timeout now, West Bend West trails 35-0, and Spartans face with a 4th and 1 at the 39-yard line are going to go for it. Grass has it, keeps it, pushes it forward, and it should be a 1st down for the Spartans. And that is their 1st time converting tonight.
Spencer Hyatt, the ball carrier. Schaefer and Wittensteiger combined for the stop.
And that'll give the Spartans a fresh set of downs as they move the sticks.
Hyatt to the 34-yard line. Spartans now 1st down and 10.
And here's a pass. McAndrews takes it on the pitch. And McAndrews gets some running room inside the 50, down to about the 48-yard line.
Logan Van Lannen, the ball carrier. Schaefer and Levum.
So the Spartans starting to show a little bit of momentum here on this drive. Looking to be one of their better drives of the night so far. Again, a gun formation. Man in motion to the left. Takes the snap. And hands it off on the ground to Van Lanen. Van Lanen inside the 35. And another first down for the West Bend West Spartans. So that fourth down conversion that the Spartans picked up moments ago seems to have perked them up a bit as they look to hopefully get on the board here and get off that goose egg that they've got up there now. Trailing 35-0. 2:45 in running here in the half. Penalty flags coming out on the play. Might definitely be an offside or a motion penalty on West Bend West. And it is. False start on the Spartans. Only the third penalty for West Bend West now. 3 penalties for 20 yards. Suns have only been penalized once so far in the game, so relatively free penalties here so far. That's good. Grass stays out of the gun formation. Trips to the left. Takes the snap. Lost one down the sideline and incomplete. Wanted Cameron McAndrews for that one, but couldn't get it.
Intended for Logan Van Lanen is incomplete. Alice Gonzalez covering on the play. Excuse me, Cameron McAndrews was the intended receiver.
Now a 2nd and 15 with just over 2 minutes remaining in the half. And on the ground, Van Lanen, and he is stopped dead in his tracks, stopped and dropped immediately. Big defensive stand there by the Suns defense. And it's a loss, and it'll be 3rd and 15. Spartans still have 2 timeouts with here in the half. 0 of 6 on 3rd down conversions right now. They need one here big time. Here's the play. Going down the near sideline, looking for Nolan Wolf. It's caught. Nolan Wolf brings it in and catches the ball at the 20-yard line. First down, West Bend West. And the first time tonight the Spartans pick up a 3rd down conversion. And this is a good sustained drive right now. This will be the 11th play of the drive. They're down to the 21-yard line. They started the drive at the other end of the field at the 19-yard line. Now throwing it down for that right corner of the end zone and incomplete. We do have a penalty flag on the field. And it's going to go against the Spartans for holding. So that'll back West Bend West up a few yards, 10 to be exact. 4th penalty against the Spartans now of the night. And they'll replay the down. So now 1st and 20.
First down and 20.
Grass shotgun formation. Takes the snap, flags before he can even get the play off. And this might be a false start against. So all of a sudden, the Spartans, as they were looking good with forward momentum, now going backwards and shooting themselves in the foot. Circumstance for halftime. The band will play, drill teams, color guards, the whole colorful thing. Here's a completed play across down to about the 22-yard line to Cameron. Spartans will take their third and final timeout, but it should be good enough for a first and goal for the Spartans. When we come back after the timeout, Spartans will be running their 15th play of this drive. A drive that started back at the 19-yard line. This has been a very good, long, sustained drive for the Spartans. All right, 6 seconds remaining, so this could possibly be the last play of the half. Spartans trying to get on the board. Here's the snap. Looking things over. Pumping one to the end zone. Touchdown! Nolan Wolf, the 9-yard touchdown reception. And West Bend West gets on the board. A 15-play drive by the Spartans. Excellent drive and excellent usage of clock here by the Spartans. Extra point attempt kick is good. And so your new score now, West Bend East 35, West Bend West 7. And that will end the first half. A 15-play, 81-yard drive to end the first half on a positive note for West Bend West. Your score at halftime of homecoming, West Bend East Suns 35 and the West Bend West Spartans 7. We invite you to stay and watch the video feed as we will keep it live with all of the festivities here at halftime. But that's the half, 35-7, East leading West. Behind the beard.
Management and Newman Chevrolet. Let's go, girls.
Please welcome your 2021-2022 West Bend East Varsity Dance Team. East Varsity Dance is sponsored by AW Iron Metal, Finishers, Jersey Mike's Up, Jungle Frozen Mustard, Mrs. Joe's Salon, Wingate Beef Tea, Metalhead, Horsepower Buick, Georgia Orthodontics, and Nugera by Cynthia Ann. West Bend East Varsity Dance. West Bend East Varsity Dance. Great job, ladies. I've got a 50-50 winning ticket number at this point. 50-50 winning ticket number is 644-1292. Once again, 50-50 winning ticket number 644-1292. You can meet Coach Amanda at the east sideline gate near the 50-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the WPHS Marching Band under the field direction of Kathy Dick, Ian Williams, instructor is Megan Philo, and our color guard instructor is Melissa Worth. The 2021 WBHS Marching Band Field Show is a compilation of recent pop hits that you can sing along to. The band opens with Levitating, which was released in 2020 on Dua Lipa's second album, Future Nostalgia. Make some noise for your WBHS Marching Band! The next part was released as a single from Portugal, the band's 8th studio album in 2017. If the last year or so has taught us anything, it's that we're always in need to live in the moment. Get up and dance with your West Bend High School Marching Band! on November 10th at 7 p.m. in the Silver Lining Auditorium. You can get advance tickets on Eventbrite, at the Bookkeeper, or you can get them at the door too. You won't want to miss it. We'd like to thank all of our fantastic WBHS boosters for their hard work and commitment to the band, as well as the Weston High School administration and athletic directors for their continuing support. Can we have one more round of applause for your Weston High School marching band? ID in the press box. Please make your way to the press box to pick up your ID. Also, Tiffany Fester. If there is a Tiffany Fester here, please make your way to the press box. We have a personal item that belongs to you. Tiffany Fester. We have a personal item that belongs to you.
We're at halftime of Homecoming 2021 between West Bend East and West Bend West. And the Suns enjoying a comfortable 35-7 lead here at halftime. Suns this evening scored on 5 of their 6 possessions in the first half. Again, they scored on 5 of 6 first half possessions. Their opening play drive, Colton Crest 5-yard touchdown. Colton Crest got a second touchdown moments later, capped off an 8-play 70-yard drive. It was 14-0. Then in the second quarter, Peyton Fountain, a 2-yard touchdown run, made it 21-0. The only drive that didn't go the way of the Suns in that first half was a interception, which West Bend West was not able to do anything out of it except try a field goal and miss it from 39 yards out. Then it was East calling again from Sawyer Lichtensteiger's 4-yard touchdown, capping off a 7-play, 80-yard drive, made it 28-0. And then a bang play for West Bend East. Peyton Fountain passes to Daniel Krause on 1st and 10 at the 22. Krause was off to the races for a 78-yard touchdown. And that made it 35-0. But the Spartans would get a little bit of momentum to end the first half. They'd go on a 81-yard, 15-play drive, capped off by Nolan Wolf's 9-yard touchdown catch. And it's 35-7 at the break. Some first half stats for you. First downs right now. West Bend East with 10. West Bend West with 8. Third down conversions so far in the game. East 5 out of 6. West just 1 of 7. Both teams 1 out of 1 on fourth down conversions. Penalties, 4 for West for 35 yards. Only 1 penalty for East for 5 yards. Both teams have been intercepted 1 time. So your score at the break as we get set for the second half of homecoming, East 35 and West 7. Don't forget, here in the second half, we'll invite you to text the booth announcer, 920-918-0007. Again, 920-918-0007. Send us the text of homecoming messages that you would like, and we will pass it along back to you. East will get the ball first to start the second half. And East, if it was not for the fact that West got that touchdown, would have the running clock at this point. But instead, it will be a regular clock. However, should East go up by another score in this half, we would go to a running clock. All right, Spartans will get ready to put the ball in play to start the second half. There's the approach to football, and the second half is underway. And a penalty flag will fly as the kick goes out of bounds. Fountain right under center this time. Full house backfield. Pound the ball. Daniel Krause coming up with a big 36-yard catch. So Krause scoring from 78 yards on a reception and now 36 yards. And the extra point is good. And now you have a 35-point differential. West Bend East 42, West Bend West 7. There's a timeout on the field. This is homecoming on West Bend Community TV. Well, West Bend East comes out of the locker room and makes a statement as they go down the field in just 5 plays, 65 yards. Daniel Krause, a 36-yard reception, his second touchdown reception of the night. And now we could have a very fast second half here in homecoming as we will go to a running clock with that 35-point differential now. Here's the kick. Kind of a low one, taken on a fly, caught. 30, 35, and brought down at about the 36-yard line. All right, back to action now. First series of the night, second half for the Spartans. Grass the quarterback, and they'll try a pass over the middle. And McAndrews cannot get to it. It's incomplete. And now you will see with the point differential here in the second half, our clock continues to run, even on incomplete passes. Second and 10 at the 36. Snap, quick pass over to the side, caught. Getting some up, 40, 45, 50, down the sideline. One man to beat, still on his feet. Trying to run it down, and finally pushed down inside the 15-yard line. It's possible it could be coming back, however. And it will be coming back. Wow, that's too bad. That was a huge play for the Spartans. Spartans bite themselves in the foot. They get called for a holding penalty. So from a huge gain, and they'll mark it back 10 from where it was. Suns breathe a sigh of relief at this point. Again, clock continues to run even on a penalty. So second and 14 now for the Spartans. Way deep now. Gun formation. Grass takes it, throws it over. Caught again. Pushed out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Third and long, 3rd and 7. Over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Riley Van Lannen. And now 4th and 7. 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Spartans going to go for it. Grass looking, now throwing one over, and overshot his intended receiver. Good downfield coverage by the Suns, led by Mason Bublitz. So the Spartans turn it over on downs. Suns will have it. Excellent field position at the 39-yard line. On the ground, Colton Kress. And 0007, kind of a cute one coming in from obviously.
Holding Crest, the ball carrier.
13 first downs on the night now for West Bend East.
Third down, they combine for the top. Crest inside the 30 to the 28.
And unfortunately, neither East or West will be going to the postseason this year. So for not only bragging rights, but top bragging rights, this goes for that purpose. Here's Fountain on the quarterback option. And he'll keep it himself inside the 25 to about the 24, maybe the 23-yard line. And it'll be third and about 5. A minute 10 remaining in this rolling quarter of number 3. Fountain out of the gun formation, I formation with him. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now the pitch comes back over to Colton Kress. Kress getting up a hold of the steam. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. But it might be coming back as there is a penalty flag that was thrown in around the 5-yard line. And it will come back as it's a holding call against the Suns. West Bend East now with just 15 seconds remaining. This will be the final play of the very fast third quarter because of that running clock. Here's Fountain, hands off to Kress. Kress runs around and gets a little bit of running room. And that ends the third quarter. So after 3 quarters, homecoming 2021, it's all West Bend East. West Bend East 42, the West Bend West Spartans 7. You're watching live coverage of homecoming 2021 on West Bend Community TV. Here we go, fourth quarter. The Barry Hirsch, along with camera operator Tom Stoff, 42-7. East leading West. East with the ball, 2nd and 6. And here's a pitch and running it down inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line goes Colton Kress. It'll be 3rd and 1. So if the Suns don't push it in here, they can get a 1st and goal.
Down and 1. Ball is at the 6.
Now a late substitution coming in for the Spartans. And Fountain, handoff, Lichtensteiger, pushes it in, touchdown. So Lichtensteiger gets in the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. Now await the extra point. It is good. And it's now West Bend East 49. West Bend West 7. Yard line. Spartans' only score tonight came at the end of the first half, a 15-play, 81-yard drive. Made it 35-7 at that time, but now 2 straight scores here in the second half by the Suns. Low snap from center, under pressure, breaks a tackle, almost picked off, incomplete. Second down and 10. Throws one over. That one's caught. Complete. McAndrews pushes it out to the 35-yard line, and that should be pretty close for a 1st down for the Spartans. Now they'll say it's a 1st down. Time in the pocket, throws an over, incomplete. Another pass, another completion. Inside the 50 to about the 48-yard line. Spencer Hyatt. First and 10, 8:38 and running. Looking, now in the pocket, scrambling, almost tackled, throws one over, incomplete. So unfortunately for West Bend West, the losing streak will now go to 23 straight games. Yeah, I think so, huh? I think it's kind of safe at 49. I'm catching some slack up here for that call. Remember, as I say every year, I did not go to East. I did not go to West. I am very impartial. Pass in the middle is incomplete. And in recent history, West Bend East will win their third in a row in this series and 6 of the last 7. Now 3rd and 10. West just 1 of 8 on third down conversions tonight. And he'll air it out, and it's dropped incomplete. Nice pack from behind. And now 4th and 10. Under 7 minutes remaining. And with the running clock, this might be the last time that West would see the ball tonight. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a penalty flag. Illegal procedure against the Spartans. 5 penalties for 50 yards now against West Bend West. Snap, ball in motion. Here's the play. Coming over, throwing one up, throwing an air in it, and it will be picked off. Second interception by the Knights. And that would all but say could be the last time West touches the ball tonight. First and 10 now for East at the 36-yard line as we come up on 5 minutes remaining. And handoff on the ground, punching it through and trying to get a little bit of running room that time. Caleb Shepp. Shady Beinborn, the senior now and a quarterback for the Suns. Second down and 6, 4.5 minutes remaining. Continue to run the ball on the ground and push it out to about the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. Next week, West Bend East will try to get 2 wins in a row as they will stay here at home and play their final home game of the season next year. And it won't be an easy one as they will take on the Nicolay Knights. Nicolay tonight was playing at Slinger in a tight battle. Both teams are coming in at 2-2 in the conference. So Nicolay with a chance to make the playoffs. Not going to be an easy choice next week here against West Bend East. Meanwhile, the Spartans next week are on the road, but not far away. They'll be right next door at Slinger. It'll be 4th down and about a yard. And the Suns will use all all the time they need, as time is not in favor at this point for West Bend West. Spartans going to see their overall record drop to 0-7 and 0-5 in the conference. Suns get a win. They're going to be 2-5 overall, 1-4 in the conference. And for the first time tonight, they do punt the ball. And so I do stand corrected when I said last time would have been the last time that West touched the ball. They'll get it one more time. First and 10 at the 27-yard line for the West Bend West Spartans with 1:55 remaining. The crowd here in attendance tonight, as usual for homecoming, a capacity crowd. And they're less than 2 minutes away from enjoying post-game fireworks, as is another homecoming tradition. Here's the pass. It is completed to Riley Van Lannen. And Van Lannen advances it out to the 40-yard line for a first down. Minute 22 to play in the game. Throwing up there, and that one is incomplete. Second down and 10. And we have 1 minute remaining in the football game. And penalty flags. Offsides against East. That's only the third penalty on West Bend East. 3 penalties, 20 yards. Spartans take it back, 20 seconds remaining. Throw over the middle. Caught and dropped, incomplete. And that could very well be the final play of the game. West Bend East going to win this football game 49-7 as the final play is underway right now. There it is. It's caught down to the 30 inside of the 29-yard line. That's all there is. As the West Bend East student section will flood the field and celebrate a homecoming victory with their sons. Well, as we take a look at some of the unofficial statistics here tonight, first let's take a look at the game summary. Pretty much told its share of the game in the first half, as West Bend East would come out with the football after stopping West Bend West. Get their first score by Colton Kress, a 5-yard touchdown, 7-0. Kress another touchdown the next drive, made it 14-0. Then Lichtensteiger and Fountain get in. Overall, East scores 5 of their 6 first-half possessions and led 35-7 at halftime. The only score in the game and in the half for West was a nice one, a 15-play, 81-yard drive. Nolan Wolf had the score. Then in the second half, the Suns came out, took the drive, went right down the field, 5 plays, 65 yards. Fountain to Krause, that made it 42-7. We went to a running clock. Suns found the end zone another time. Lichtensteiger from 6 yards out made it 49-7. Suns with 14 first downs tonight, 6 of 9 on third down conversions, 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. penalized 3 times for 20 yards. The Spartans in a losing effort get 11 first downs, 1 out of 3 on fourth down conversions, 1 out of 9 on third down conversions, 5 penalties for 50 yards. So your final score here at Homecoming 2021, West Bend East 49, West Bend West 7. On behalf of camera operator Tom Stoff, I'm the Bear Barry Hirsch. Thank you for watching and happy homecoming.